Good morning. My name is Piotr Krąpiewski, and now today we are going to talk about procurement topics every month. So today the answer is the intelligence supplier database in the tender book system and base catalog. So I think a very interesting topic. Maybe in the beginning, short information. So on the slide, you can see a Slido QR code. So of course, you can use your mobile phone, and if you someone don't have application Slido, so you can download the application to your mobile phone and use it. And my colleague, of course, if you will have question in the end of our meeting webinar, so my colleague put the link to questions in the chat. Yes, to this place. So I think that we should go to next step. So I have here small 4 points. So the first is working with suppliers in the tender box system. Rating, it's like a internal evaluation, internal calculation for suppliers. Additional base supplier catalog, and of course, point number 4, question and answer. And in the beginning of our webinar, if someone has questions, so no problem, you can write. What is about working with suppliers in the tender box system? This is important thing because if buyers use some platform for define RFXs or tenders, so based on tender box, buyers can search new suppliers using Google space, or for example some platforms for companies, and send invitations by email or make phone calls to these companies and invite the companies to RFXs or tenders. So this is sometimes problem because these suppliers is not in the same place. So if you use tender box system, you have two options. First option is individual database of company, and the second option is additional base catalog. So in the first option, you can manage your own individual space for suppliers, and if you add new company manually, for example, you can put only 3 parameters: company name, identification number, and email. Yes, email is important because you as a buyer, you will send invitation to the company to this email. And then you can also use search of these companies if you add this company to your individual database by 3 parameters: name of company on individual, VAT identification number, or keywords. Yes, and then you can, for example, use this and create a list of suppliers, yes, that you are going to invite to your RFXs or tenders. On the other side, you can use, for example, base catalog, but maybe in this individual database. Of course, manage information you have in one place. For example, someone is on vacation, no problem. You can use the second person with contact, because you can put there more contact persons. You can put also roles of these persons. All information into the one company in your individual database. But additional, if you are going to search more participants, potential participants, you can use base catalog. Base catalog is a place where suppliers agreed with be in public spaces, in public space of participants, and uh, buyers who are using the tender box system can send can get these companies from this base catalog and send invitation also to these companies. So it's like a more space for market. And for example, you have two places where you can find the good solution for your topics, because all it depends on topics. And this is important when you are going to create tenders, for example, only for 5, 3, or 4 suppliers, or for example, you are going to invite more companies, yes, because you are going to you are going to have more offers because it depends on the topic. Next information I think is very good. This is like manage your individual database. This is like usage of the keyword. Keyword, it's something like this, that you, for example, can put words to the field, and it depends on company and their professions. You can put, like, for example, here, this is like a food company. And if you are going to buy some food for your employees, for example, you can use the keyword, and to the RFX or to the tender, I don't know, maybe by 2 clicks, you can only write food name and click enter, and all companies that is under the save under the keyword under the name food, then you can list of this supplier taken to the RFX or to the tender. So it is very fast, because it's like a option that you can get create more faster your tender and RFX next to specification, because of course you take a lot of time sometimes when you are going to define specifications. But when you put this information to tender box, and you are going to now very fast create list potential suppliers for the tender, then you can use the keyword. Next information, I think it's very, very important, but it depends on you if you are going to use it. It's rating. Rating you can implement in 2 options also, because if you are work with tender box long time, and you have, for example, very big individual database of participants, and for example you create topics or tenders with specific subjects, then you can use rating for your all suppliers in your individual database. So it means that you can make import, of course, the same you can make import of suppliers to your individual database, because it's also possible. And also it's impossible make import rating to all your companies. Yes, like in this example, you can see the rating parameter, that one company has only 1.00, the second company has 0.99. It means that, for example, this company on number first, its value is more better. Of course, it's possible to implement rating for individual tenders or individual RFXs. You can use for this calculations. So it depends on topic, which calculation, which mathematical formula you are going to use for rating. Because you don't have to use rating for your all suppliers in your individual database. But of course, you can use mathematical formula and make definition for make definition for the topic, and before, if you define price items, optional conditions, in the end you put calculation, that the calculation will be the rating. And then the rating, even you have more parameters before, will decide who is the winner. And this is very interesting because, for example, if you have suppliers with great rating in your database and you are going to put new suppliers to your individual database, of course, these new suppliers with worst rating or a little bit, the rating is for them a little bit not too much. So they must little bit go effort, yes, work better, yes, and then the rating you can change for these new suppliers. Of course, this is only based on topics. What is next information about base supplier catalog? Of course, we are going to make more countries in base supplier catalog. This is additional base where companies agree with be inside public place. They have own user card of supplier. The user card has, of course, more information like profession, roles, hashtags, keywords, yes? And it depends of profile in base catalog. These suppliers will get email about topics from not only from tender box, which kind of RFXs or tenders are prepared, but only from other places, from internet. But you can search in base catalog about category, company registration number, location, country, and of course you can always put these companies to the list of RFXs or tenders. You have also advanced search that you have more information about. We are going to create a base with more complex. It means for more countries, because nowadays we have at about, I don't know, maybe 30,000 companies, but these companies are living. It's not like a book of numbers of mobile phones. This base catalog consists of suppliers who are living, and for example only once put even one offer in one RFX. So it means that it's they touched the space of this kind of platform, and they know how it works. So I think this is important. And of course, about individual database, it's also important that individual database, it's for you. So you create this individual database for living, for touch these companies, and you know that if you send invitations, they will make reaction. So maybe summary and conclusion. So it's something like this: supplier database. You can search name, company registration number, keyword selected to use it for more faster prepare tenders and something like it, and for faster communication, of course, because you decide which company you are going to invite to your tenders. Supplier rating, it depends on you. If you are going to make notes for your suppliers, create something like internal evaluation to improve quality, to improve communication, you can use You can use rating for your individual database or per topics. It means for selected tenders or RFXs. And base catalog, it's additional option that you know that you have, for example, 30,000 or more suppliers, living suppliers that you can use, search, and for example, you can take these companies to your list of invited suppliers and additional send invitation to them, and then you can see what's happened. Yes, it's like a cooperation between individual database and additional base supplier catalog. Thank you for your attention. Of course, if you have some question, you can write. So if you want, you can of course take up your hand and put question here. So I'm going to answer.